Anamorphics. It's way too expensive to shoot on anamorphics. Can use anamorphics for client work. Budget anamorphics just have too many flaws. Up until now, the budget anamorphic market really hasn't brought anything that's gotten me to pull the trigger on a new set of lenses. I did like going on YouTube and watching other people use them and see all the character they were getting, but it really just all seemed too much. Fast forward until today, and I just got done shooting a narrative piece using the Blazar Cato 2X anamorphic lenses. I also took one of the lenses into Disney Springs, got a few shots there to kind of test it out. Now, this is a set of lenses that I bought myself, and the set consists of a 40mm, a 55mm, an 85mm, and a 125mm lens. However, the 40mm is still on pre-order at this time, so I can't speak to that one, but I'd love to show you how the other three lenses performed. These lenses offer a few things that I found lacking in the budget anamorphic market for a while, one of which being a longer focus throw. I oftentimes work with a first AC or somebody pulling focus, and it's really just too much to ask of a focus puller that they make marks and they hit them accurately when you're using a lens that only goes through 90 degrees of rotation for its entire focus throw. These lenses are a big improvement at 150 degrees, which is well above what I've seen a lot of the other budget anamorphics do, but it's still not as much as you'd like to see. For instance, my DZO Vespid set of prime lenses is 270 degrees, and focus pullers have a great time working with those. With these at 150 degrees, my focus puller didn't have too big an issue, but sometimes the marks were still a little bit close together. But like I said, still a huge improvement over some of the other offerings in the budget anamorphic market. Another thing that pushed me over the edge for these lenses is the 2x squeeze factor. Now, a lot of the other budget anamorphic lenses on offer right now are 1.5, like the Blazar Remus line, or even 1.3 on some of the other budget anamorphic lenses out there. And I think that makes a lot of sense for a lot of people that are shooting on mirrorless cameras that don't offer open gate shooting. However, with new cameras coming to the market like the Blackmagic Pixis offering great image quality, full frame, open gate recording, I think these 2x lenses are going to be extremely popular moving forward, especially for people wanting to maximize that, that anamorphic look and get that big oval bokeh and, that look that's just synonymous with, classic cinema. So let's talk about how it went. When I was on set and I was talking to the director and going about lighting the scene to match the script and to fit thematically with what we were trying to do, I'd stop by the monitor every so often, and when I looked at it, I thought, wow, I get it now. It's just got that look that looks like, cinema. It's got something you can't really put your finger on. And until you experience something like that, using them in your own work on set, it's really just hard to describe. You can watch it on YouTube, you can look at it in movies, but until you have something to compare it to in your own work, it can be a little bit difficult to actually get it, to actually feel that anamorphic flair that you're adding to your footage. And furthermore, when I'd see the actors gathering around Video Village, checking out the stuff we were getting, I could see how excited they were for the project after seeing, this look that we created and how it fit with the story. And, the director coming by also super happy. And I knew okay, I'm going to be using these things a lot. At Disney, I wasn't about to go hiking through with a fully rigged out cinema camera. I literally only brought the 55mm lens and the red Komodo body, and that's it. So for these shots, the exposure was handled using the aperture alone, which is cool because I got to see how the lens performed through the entire range of stops. When I first got there and it was bright, we're shooting at f16 and maybe higher, and when it got dark, all the way down to wide open at f2. I really like these lenses on a Super 35 sensor. With anamorphics, the closer you get to the edge of the image circle, the more anamorphic distortion and character you get. So with these, you can get a cleaner look by shooting Super 35, or more character by going full frame. I was hoping for a great sunset, but it ended up being a pretty gloomy day when we were out there. I'm also happy to report that these lenses aren't oversensitive to flaring. I was hitting the table with quite a lot of power here to get the flare, so you can get them when you want, but they don't creep in when you're trying to keep it clean either. Now, I am not one of these YouTube salesmen that's constantly pushing gear on my channel, and there's nobody out there sending me free stuff to review either. I bought these lenses with my own money. So I'm more than happy to give you my honest opinion, and that opinion is that if you can only afford one set of lenses, perhaps you might want to go with a nice set of clean spherical lenses first, since not everybody that you work for is going to want all of that anamorphic character. But if you've already got that covered, or you only shoot for yourself and you don't have to worry about anybody else, and you're looking for an anamorphic set of lenses, I think that this is a really great choice, and I'm having a blast with them, so I guess you'll just have to decide for yourself. So as always, I hope that you found this video helpful in some way, and I hope that if you have anything to add, you'll put it below, because as I've said many times before, this is not a video made from the top of a mountain or anything like that. If anything, I'm just a fellow climber like you. We work hard and we stick together. Maybe we'll see each other at the top.